guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tinu and I'm back with another video. Before I go ahead and continue with this video, if you just clicked my thumbnail for the first time and you're wondering who I am, what I do, my name is Tinu. I'm a lover of perfumes, anything smell good, beauty and lifestyle. If that is your dish and the type of content that you do like, please consider subscribing to this channel. And also, if you like this video at the end, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really does help my channel grow. It helps YouTube know that you love my content so it can be recommended to other people that are interested in the same content. And if you're already a ride or die fan of Tinu and you've been subscribed already to me, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. This video is a video about what I'm most excited to wear this upcoming spring. I know I did a last video on my Middle Eastern fragrances, but this one is just a splish posh of everything from Middle Eastern designer, niche, whatnot that I want to wear. And I'm so excited to wear for this coming spring. So if you're interested in this type of video, then please keep on watching. Before I go ahead and continue with this video, please drop your scent of the day. My scent of the day actually happens to be Replica's Coffee Break. I decided to bring this out because it's spring and this kind of actually works in the winter, fall, spring time. You know, not so much summer, but more spring. This is actually going to be part of the fragrances that I'm excited to wear for this spring. I wanted to wear this for my scent of the day because I haven't pulled this out in a long while, but I overall love this scent. I really love to know what you guys are smelling like. I really want to know what scents make you feel sexy, what scents make you feel very fresh and flowery for spring. I'm going to start with my fragrance of the day. Like I said, this is one of my favorite replicas that I have ever tried. There is one replica that I do have on my list that I want to get for spring. It is called Lazy Sunday. I smelled that at Sephora and I fell in love. I am not really a fan of florals, but I'm a fan of floral, musky fragrances, and that, you know, did all my mudslide for me. I'm definitely gonna bring that in my collection, and it does actually wear for quite a bit. Now let's talk about Coffee Break. Coffee Break is an aromatic, sweet, latonic, it's like a fresh, spicy fragrance. That's why it's so perfect for the spring. And it also has some vanilla in there. This is a little bit of ambery. It's a little bit of powderiness to it. This will get your whole life. It is coffee, but it's not too strong on the coffee note. The coffee note is there, but it's not like boom. It's not like Coffee Addict from Itsyourgirltinu. This coffee is a little more dialed back. You get a couple of florals. You get that lavender note that's in there. You do get some orange blossom, some milk, some coffee. Patchouli is in there. So you do get a couple of notes, and then you get that pepperiness. That's what gives it a little spicy kick. And then you get some woodiness with the cedar, and you get the vetiver. This is one of my favorites. I love this a lot. This is an EDT, bear it in mind. It's not gonna last super long all day, but I do love to respray this. I carry this along with me when I do want to wear it for the day because I know I'm gonna have to respray by the 5th to 6th hour. It is very clean girl aesthetic. Like if you want something that is fresh, clean, this will get your whole vibes. I love this one and I'm really excited to pull this out for spring. As you can see, it's my fragrance of the day, of course. Another fragrance I'm really excited to wear for the spring is no other than Chance Eau Fraiche. I know there's a Chance Eau de Perfume. I want to get my nose on it at Sephora before I do make my purchase. I'm actually waiting for the Sephora spring sale. You guys know that's probably what it is. I want to get that 20% off. I'm a VIB Rouge. I can't wait for that sale. I want to get my 20% off. so that I can then purchase it, and I want to get my nose on the DIOR fragrance, the new one that came out. This is the Eau Fraiche. This will tide me over. This is a very nice, fresh, citrus, woody, aromatic. It's a little floral, a little musky. I love this fragrance. Very white floral heavy. If you're not a white floral fan, you will not like this. It is very beautiful. I love this scent. It's one of my favorite Chanel fragrances, and that's why I need to get the EDP in my collection. I'm so excited to wear this this spring. This has been a continuous staple. If you look at my last top spring video, this was in there. It always has to be in my collection. It always has to be worn, and this just gives me classy chick vibes, like someone that's clean, fresh, summery, mysterious. You know, I love this. And the woodiness with the teak wood, that teak wood gets me on some other level. And then you got some lemon notes, you got some iris notes, you got some pink pepper, some jasmine, you know, all the works. And you got some amberiness with this and some patchouli. I like how Chanel does their patchouli. They do their patchouli to a point that it's very mellow. It's not your barnyard dirty patchouli. It's a patchouli that I can get on board with, because sometimes patchouli rubs me the wrong way. When it's like barnyard dirty, I really don't like those kind of patchoulis. I like the ones that are more green, that just gives the fragrance a little bit of edge. This one is my favorite, hands down, and all my girlies that are watching this can probably agree with me that Chance Eau Fraiche is one of the best chances from Chanel. And I forgot to tell you the longevity of the Chance fragrance. That longevity is 6 hours for me. Even though it's an EDT, it does last for 6 hours on skin. Next fragrance I'm excited to wear for spring is J'adore by Christian Dior. This is a white floral, sweet, fruity, fresh, aquatic, ozonic, citrus, vanilla fragrance. This is a little powdery. To me, it's a little musky, a little watery. It's kind of like another clean girl aesthetic kind of fragrance. Like if you're looking for an everyday quintessential work fragrance, this is really great to pull out for spring and summer. I actually own the Absolute version of this because that one I love to wear during the summer, and this one I love to wear during the spring. It kind of gives me a warm, cozy vibe with it. Even though it's supposed to be a fresh, watery fragrance, it is that kind of fragrance that puts me on a really happy mood. It does have a ton of fruity notes like your pear, your melon, your peach, your mandarin, and some bergamots. Oh my God, this will get your fruity girl vibes in check. I love this one, and you got that nice lily of the valley notes and some rose and some violets. That's where the powderiness comes from. I love this fragrance. I really enjoy it a lot. It does last quite a bit. It does have some woodiness with a bit of cedar and some vanilla. This one I want to spray on skin. Oh my God. Now I see why I love this so much. I'm so excited to wear this for spring. This is going to get my whole white floral life in check. I love this one. Now this is one of the best Izzy Miyaki perfumes I've ever purchased. This is what spring is all about. It is Izzy Miyaki's Lode Izzy Pure Nectar. This one is a floral, sweet, juicy, aquatic, watery, ozonic, honey bomb, sweet, powdery fragrance. It has some woody touches to it. Of course, it has that wateriness about it, that watery, clean nature that Izzy Miyaki has in pretty much all their flankers for this line. It has some honey, some pear, some bergamot, a touch of rose. It is a little bit of amberiness to it. It is musky and sandalwood. Izzy Miyaki is another brand or another designer that does mucks really well, other than Narciso Rodriguez. this is another company that does it well. And all their fragrances has that beautiful mousse that doesn't smell animalic. I love this about this fragrance. This is a really long lasting fragrance. On me, it lasts 10 hours. On clothes, even more. For a Fraiche, that is really, really obscene. I've never seen that with a fresh fragrance. And most of the time, fresh fragrance normally lasts 6-7 hours and they're done. This one is a beast. You guys need to try it. It's really, really good. It's really inexpensive. So far, what I've mentioned, you can find at local discounters. I will link everything that I can find on Joma Shop and everywhere else. Bear it in mind, guys, I am a Joma Shop affiliate, so I will earn commission off of some of the products that I've mentioned in this video, but it does not increase the price for you. You guys get the same price everyone else does, but I just get a little bit of commission on those products that you do purchase. It helps support my channel. It helps me get more money back to buy more perfumes to review for you guys. All in all, you're just helping support the channel. Now let's stop rambling. Let's talk about this fragrance. This is beautiful. It's what the name states, pure nectar. You get that nectar from the honey. It's pure with the wateriness, with the fruity citrusiness, and all these other notes that come to play, like the rose, the peony. Oh my God. This is beautiful. And that sandalwood is making this fragrance creamy. It's just giving that touch of creamy vibe that you need to get your life in check. This again is the best. I do recommend this, and I'm so excited to pull this out and wear it for spring. I'll move on. Another fragrance that I'm so excited to wear is some A & Bob, and this is called Annicke 6. This is a warm, spicy, citrus, cinnamon, rose kind of fragrance. This, best believe, is really great for spring. And you know why? Because of the citrus vibe from this fragrance. It's a little fresh also as well, even though it's a little warm at the same time. Have you ever seen a warm, fresh, spicy fragrance? This is it. This has cinnamon in there that kind of gives it a different aspect for spring. You know, people always think cinnamon is mainly for fall, winter, and all that stuff, but you can wear cinnamon fragrances for spring. It depends on how they are made. So this one has your cinnamon, it has your rose oil, your amber, some sandalwood, I believe. I think it has labdanum in here. It has some carnation. This fragrance is a beast mode fragrance. Like, if you are looking for something like this, is more like nighttime, springtime appropriate. This will get you in check for the nighttime. I'm really happy I have this in my collection. I do have a mini dent. Like, this fragrance, I want to tell you, is an all year round fragrance. You can wear this for spring, summer, fall, winter, every year round. It's not just for spring. That's why I pulled it out, because I think this will be really nice to wear now that the weather is a little bit, you know, warmer. Oh my God, I love this fragrance from Annicke 6. I want Annicke 5 so bad, and I heard that they discontinued that. It's so hard to find, but I heard that's even way better. But that's more of a cold weather type of fragrance, not really what this is displaying. This one gives you some sexy vibes. Like, if you're looking for a date night fragrance, or if you're going to a party or an event or clubbing, this will be something you could wear at nighttime if you want something long wearing for the night. I love this one, and I really am so excited to pull this out and wear for springtime. Another perfume that I'm so excited to wear for this spring is no other than Parfum de Mali's Delina. This perfume is rose that's done right. Sweet rose that's watery, that's aquatic, that's fresh. It's a little bit tropical to me. It's a little bit powdery. It's a little bit woody. I love this fragrance. I'm trying to see the dentage here. Oh yeah. I'm denting like right here because I've been wearing this quite a bit. I need to slow down on the nozzle because I don't have 355 to get more of this, or I gotta wait for a Joma Shop sale to like back up on this. But this one is a great fragrance. I love it so much. That lychee note that's in the top, And the rhubarb gives me a whole nother vibe with that fresh bergamot. And then you get all the rose that you can have in a fragrance. It has rose, peony, mox. Oh, guys, I love this so much. And it has touches of vanilla, some woodiness from the cedar, and some incense. If I'm gonna get in a Delina, maybe I should just get the exclusive. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. And this fragrance is great on longevity. This fragrance will last you for 12 hours or a full work day, because I work 12 hours a day. This will last you for the whole full day, and people will smell you. People will compliment you. You will get compliments upon compliments. People will tell you you smell phenomenal. They will want to know what you're smelling like, and they will not know what Delina is. I'm telling you, because it's a unique fragrance. I love this fragrance a lot, and I love how it smells. It's very well made. Now, I'm gonna talk about another perfume, the Mali, that I've never worn. It's still waiting to be hauled, but I'm gonna share this with you guys because I've not given it a full wear, so I can at least let you know how excited I am to wear this fragrance. This is no other than Parfum de Mali's Valaya. This one, guys, I just need to sniff it again. This, I haven't worn it, but I sniffed it and I was like, OMG. Like, I should have got this fragrance a long time ago. Like, it is phenomenal. It's one of the best spring, hands down, fragrance I've ever smelled. And by the way, it could be worn year round in my opinion, but this is perfect for springtime. It's aldehydic. It has some peach, got bergamot, you got some orange in there, and you got some orange blossom. Then you got this special note. I don't know what it's called. It's called Nephelia or something in here. This one, it is just beautiful. Vetiver, all that goodness, akigala wood, some vanilla, some musk, and some ambroxan. This fragrance is epitome of spring. Like, if you want to know what spring is, this is Valaya right there. That's what spring is. I'm just not kidding you. That's what spring is. And I can't wait to give this a full wear. I'm gonna haul this. I have a huge luxury haul coming up, and that's gonna be in the haul, but I just had to share this with you guys because I'm so excited to pull this out for spring. So excited to wear it almost every day and almost finish the bottle because it's so intoxicating. I move on. Another fragrance I'm so excited to wear for spring is a Lattafa fragrance. This is called Badee Oud Sublime. This fragrance is fresh, fruity, a little florally. It has some vanilla. It's very tropical. It is sweet. This fragrance is actually a dupe to Kayali's Eating Juicy Apple. And I can tell you, because I do own that and I spray them side to side, I didn't get any difference. It is more like a 97% dupe. The longevity on this is crazy. The one on Kayali's version is not really good. So I can't wait to drown that one out because I won't repurchase this. I have a big 3.4 fluid ounce bottle here that smells just like Eating Juicy Apple, and it's even more refined, long lasting. It has your notes of green apple, your lychee notes. The note green apple does not really apply to me. I think there's more of a red apple in here because it does not smell tart to me. It just smells like a red apple that you eat, like a Macintosh apple. And it has some lychee in there. It has some rose, some plum, jasmine, and some vanilla. The notes are totally not the same with Eating Juicy Apple, but it smells just like it. This is a very fresh, tropical, watery, aquatic fragrance. I love this and I can't wait to pull this out. It's a little girly, fufu la la. If you're that girl that is like in your early 20s to like mid, 20s, this will be something that you might like. Or if you're even younger, like an 18-year-old teenager, you might like something fufu la la, kind of sweet, fun, girly vibes, yeah, get yourself Lattafa's Body Oud Sublime, because that would probably be your scent profile. I love it, and I'm in my late 30s. I love this fragrance so much. I can't wait to pull this out and wear it for spring because I love the girly fun vibes sometimes. Again, this is Body Oud Sublime from Lattafa. I move on. Speaking of Kayali, this next fragrance is going to be another fragrance that's going to put, you know, spring in check. This is Eating Sparkling Lychee 39 from Kayali. This one is a late release from last year. I know I mentioned in my video, I don't understand why they released it last year. This is more of spring vibes, and they released it anyway. They wanted to get it out. This is your lychee, your blackcurrant, your Damascus rose, and it got some violet in there and some amber and sandalwood. This is another fresh, aquatic, citrus vibe kind of fragrance. Now this fragrance I can spray on my palm. Oh, it is so good. It is so good. It's even got better because when I first brought it, it was so mellow. It's even got more potent. That now that it's sat a little bit, it's more stronger. This would be so great to wear when you're, you know, going to run errands, you're going to the gym and you want to just smell clean and sweet and, you know, juicy. This would be a great one. This has some lemon, it has some mug, it has some sandalwood in here. It also has some notes of sugar that gives it a different vibe, some cedar. I love this fragrance. This is a really good one. It smells even way better than I remember it smelling, and I'm in love right now than when I liked it the last time. So I can't wait to pull this out and give it my wear time on spring. Spring is probably going to make this fragrance bloom. It's going to make it smell really nice. Other than wearing this during the cold weather, yeah, this is going to be perfect for spring. So I move on. Another perfume that I'm so excited to wear for spring is no other than Navitus Perfumes Kind Intentions. This is a Paulina Shar collaboration with Navitus. This is a very powdery, woody, marine, warm, spicy, citrus, powdery kind of fragrance. This is a year-round fragrance in my opinion. I feel like this will be so perfect for spring because it does have those marine qualities to it. It is seaweed, your black currant. I think there is black currant in there, but I'm not sure. There is orange I get from here, some a little iris, some white flowers, like I don't know if it's maybe some orange blossom or tuberose in here, and then it has some vanilla, some musk. This fragrance, I got so many compliments on it last year when I wore it, but I think this will be great for spring. I think it will be more great for spring than for fall and winter. So this is a great fragrance. I think people will like this on me. I've gotten maybe 2 compliments off of this, and it is so unique. I've not smelled something like this before, so it's very, 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 very complex. So if you're into something complex for spring that will give you a whole different vibe, Kind Intentions is your gal. So I will really, really recommend this, and I can't wait to pull this out for spring. I move on. Another fragrance I'm so excited to wear for spring is from Max Milano. This is called Petra. This one is a warm, spicy, sweet, very, very sweet citrus balsamic kind of fragrance. This one is a very flowery fragrance in my opinion, but I love this one. It has a very sexy vibe to it. It has some sweet notes to it, some pink pepper, bergamot, some rose, and it has some myrrh and incense. Oh my god, that's where it happens, that magic. So this is a great fragrance because it does have that citrusy vibe, but it then has some touches of myrrh. This fragrance could also be worn for fall and winter because of the smell. When you smell this, you will be like, what is this? This smells so good, so sexy. Smells like a very, very put together woman that wears white mostly, and she wears this. This is a fragrance that would be great during the daytime, the nighttime. I feel like you could wear this date night. This is a long wearing fragrance. This is a 1.18 fluid ounce bottle. I don't need too much of this because the big size was quite expensive. So I opted to get the small one, and just like 3-4 sprays is good enough because it does project. It does have a great sillage. It will last for 9-10 hours during the day, and it will be so perfect for everyday wear, in my opinion. I love this one and I can't wait to pull this out and wear it for spring. Now, this fragrance I got last year. I really only wore it maybe once. This is called Alia Blanc. Alaia is a designer brand. They make clothes and they also have 3 perfumes in their lineup. This is a very powdery, vanilla, white floral, muxy fragrance. It's really perfect for spring. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's just that good. It's really, really a beautiful fragrance. This fragrance is like 3 notes. It has almond, it has heliotrope, and vanilla. I'm telling you, oh my God, this smells so good. I think there's more to it than the 3 notes. If you're looking for an everyday spring fragrance, especially for work, Alaia is really great. I can't wait to pull this out. It's such a beautiful staple to have. It's a very great vanilla. The vanilla is what's prominent in here, and the almond. I don't know how it wears. I think I wore it only once and I wasn't paying attention, but I think it's gonna wear a long time. I've heard so many good things about this fragrance that it's very long wearing. So I expect that to be the case when I do pull this out to wear. This is probably gonna be on my April tray. So most of these fragrances are probably gonna hit that. Again, this is Alia Blanc by Alaia. Now, who says we can't wear Devotion in the spring? I actually didn't wear it as much as I should have during the fall and winter, but I want to pull this out for spring. It is your candied lemon, your panna cotta, vanilla. The first time I smelled this fragrance, it was so astringent, and I think that's why I didn't want to wear it. It smelled like a pledge cleaner, and I didn't like that. I was almost about to declutter this, but yesterday I smelled it again and I was like, oh my God, this smells so good. And I realized that I really love it. And I was like, you know what? I think spring will be a nice time to wear it. It has some rum. It has some orange blossom in here. This is my second most favorite lemon fragrance. My first one is from Kerosene. It's Unknown Pleasures. That's another fragrance that I'm probably gonna end up in my tray. I just haven't featured in this video, but because I have too many fragrances as is. But that's one of my favorite fragrances that I'm gonna pull out for spring as well. But Devotion is so beautiful. It does not last as long. It's like 6-7 hour wear, but it's beautiful. It's so sweet and sexy and girly for spring. I love this so much. It's probably gonna be my work scent today because it's so beautiful and I want to smell like lemon today. Yeah, so again, Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana is one of the fragrances that I'm so excited to wear this spring. Another fragrance I'm so excited to wear for spring is no other than Flower Bomb Nectar. This is vanilla, smoky, flowery goodness with some aromatic vibes. It smells fruity, it smells floral, it smells spicy a little bit. It has some patchouli. I love this one. I love this one. This is one of my favorites out of the Flower Bomb whole line, including the original. I am not a fan of the original as much. I do only have a 1 fluid ounce or 1.7 fluid ounce of the original, but I love this flanker. This one has some benzoin, some tonka bean, some cases, is that what they call it? Some gunpowder, that's where the smokiness comes from. And it has some bergamot, which gives it a citrusy vibe. I love this one. It's really long wearing. Some people hate this because of the gunpowder note in here, but I love it. I love something smoky for spring. This is an all year round fragrance, I believe. I think you can wear this every single season. There's not a special season to wear this. I love this one. I can't wait to pull this out and wear it. It's really giving me spray me vibes. Oh my God, this is so good. It's so sweet. It's so juicy, so flowery. Yes, And this is really long lasting. This is like a 8 to 9 hour wear on skin, on clothes, even longer. This has great projection as well, and it has a moderate sillage. Again, I love this one and I can't wait to wear this for spring. This is Flower Bomb Nectar by Viktor and Rolf. I move on. Now, this fragrance, you guys have seen me talk about it before. This is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. I told you guys it was one of my top 10 fragrances for life, and that is for a reason. I should have not put it in there because I don't know if I can get another bottle. And if I do, I'm gonna get 2 backups because this fragrance is just that good. It's your mint, your cannabis, something citrusy about this. I believe there's some sandalwood in here. This fragrance is very unique, very fresh, very clean, watery. It's very aquatic. It is, I don't even want to spray it. Oh yeah, this is just that good. Very clean girl, white t-shirt with like some jeans, some True Religion jeans, and some Nike shoes. That's the kind of girl that wears this. And she literally works for herself. She's self-employed. She handles business and she is also casual while doing it. That's the kind of person that wears Flora Botanica. I love this for special days. Like if I'm going on an event during the day, this will be a great fragrance. It does project. I'm telling you, this will last you 10 hours on skin. It's really, really that good. I love it, and if I ever get my hands on it, I think I would grab another full-size bottle for a backup because this is getting harder and harder to find, and I need to get my hands on it before it goes to Maque and goes for $300, $400, because you know how people at Maque do. The sellers, they like to upcharge everything once it's so hard to find, and I am well on my way to hunt this down because I really, really love it, and I really cannot live without it out of my collection. Again, this is Balenciaga's Flora Botanica, another fragrance that I can't wait to wear during the spring. Now, my last fragrance that I'm so excited to wear for the spring is from Goldfield & Banks. This is called Sunset Hour. This is an aromatic, citrus, woody, fruity, floral kind of fragrance. It is a little musky, a little woody as well, and it has some white florals. This is a really great fragrance. This is very similar to Valentino Donna Born in Roma, I think the original. It's really, really similar to that. This has a really great raspberry note. It has some cashmere and wood, some sandalwood. It has some orange and some pink pepper. You get some jasmine, some benzoin, and you got ginger. This one smells so much better than I remember. It smells really juicy, really sweet. It's more classy. It's not juvenile. It's more grown up kind of frou-frou-la-la kind of scent. This one I think has macerated because last year I could barely smell it, but now I can smell it now. I think it's gonna perform more. I can't wait to wear this for spring. This is girly vibes, and I can't wait to pull this out. So again, this is Goldfield & Banks Sunset Hour. I can't wait to wear this. I move on. Now that completes all the fragrances that I talked about, all the fragrances that I do want to wear for spring that I'm so excited to wear. And if you guys agree with me, comment down below. Let me know some of the fragrances that you are excited to pull out for spring that have been hiding in your cupboard, hiding in that dark corner, probably macerating in there. Let me know down in the comment section down below. I like to know what some of your spring favorites are anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. It only takes a second. You are going to let YouTube know that you love my video, and that video should be shown everywhere else. It helps support my channel. It helps my channel grow. And if you are new to this channel and you're towards the end of this video, what are you waiting for? The subscribe button is down below. It's waiting. It's lonely. It wants you to click it. Why not? And another thing I want you guys to do, another quiz I'm going to quiz you guys. If you got to the end of this video, put a purple heart with your comment, or just leave me a purple heart. It's that simple. Thank you guys so much for your support on these last 3 videos. You guys have been thumbsing up, doing all the do. You've been subscribing. I really enjoy having more people join my community. This is a community of fragrance, smell goods, body care, skincare, all the things girly, darling. In this channel, we talk about it. I am going to be doing some skincare videos, some body care, oils, and all that smell goods for the body, other than the perfumes that I already talked about, because I do use body care and you know, I need to talk about it too, right? So thank you guys so much again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video. Bye.